Hello, everybody. And after I've been on holidays, I just went on holidays. I've got no excuse. I just went away, sat on the beach, went to south of France. But we're back better than ever. And I haven't even done the setup. I haven't got the lights. I haven't got the backdrop. We just need to get the first hit up out of the way. Welcome back, Tony Adams, Tony the Mole Adams. How are you?
Well, it's rainy and cold in Sydney, Steve, so I envy you having a nice beach break.
It was yeah, here it's not so sunny. Also want a big shout out to the people listening on rugbyleague.com. I have a chat to this man multiple times a week. His name's Tony the Mole Adams, legendary Aussie rugby league journalist, and we're talking about Midweek Scoops, which is our flagship show here, and it's also Tony's flagship column on 9.com.au. I hope I covered all the bases there, Tony. And your first item is about a Hull KR favourite who has re-signed for a couple more years, but the pull of family ties, of blood ties, might be a bit too strong for him. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, Tyrone May, I know he's very well thought of over there, but his brothers Taylor and Terrell are going pretty well at the Tigers, and they're pushing Tigers officials to have a chat with Tyrone. And as you say, he's signed there for the next couple of years. But as we know, most NRL players or Aussie players have get out clauses should they get an offer to come back home. So one to watch for sure.
Now, we will be talking about this for the next 2 or 3 years. The Perth Bears, who are they going to sign? But a goal kicking centre wouldn't be a bad start. So, who's in their sights, Tony?
Yeah, well, Ruben Garrick from Manly, and the beauty of him for Perth, he's got a real versatility to him. He can play wing, centre, fullback, regularly fills in those three spots, and kicks goals from all over the park. He's a Manly favourite, but he's 28 years old, and so Manly are umming and ahhing. They haven't been able to come to terms with him yet. And if it gets to November 1, Perth can start talking to him the way the NRL rules work. So Manly better get a move on if they want to keep him. That's all I'll say.
We have a lot of Sharkies fans watching and listening, and you've got heard a bit of a whisper they might be about to lose a fan favourite there at down at Shark Park.
Yeah, well, Billy Burns, he's a bit of a journeyman, but he actually starred for their feeder team, Newtown. He led them to the grand final win last year over the Bears. That got him into the NRL team this year. He's played a fair bit of first grade, I think 10, 11 games, but they're having a few salary cap issues, the Sharks. Might have to let him go.
Short and sweet this week, Tony. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We before we had our little pause, we've got a lot of support from people. Got a lot of followers. We're well over heading towards a couple of thousand followers. So we want to thank you for your support, and don't forget to read Tony's columns as well at 9.com.au. And if you haven't watched or listened before, we take pride in throwing up a name that most of you have never heard. I'm going to put my glasses on now because I don't remember this guy's name. Torino Jackson, Kiwi born front rower, played rugby union. Tell us all about him, mate.
Yeah, well, he's on the Titans books. He goes to Palm Beach Currumbin, which is a famous rugby league school on the Gold Coast. He's played in the Queensland under 18 team, and they reckon in a year or two he's going to be a first grader. Torino Jackson.
There you go. We knocked that one over pretty quickly. Another thing that we have started is some timeless episodes that don't talk about the news so much, but we pick Tony's brain about some of the best plays he's ever seen, worst injuries, biggest dickheads, anything. So we'll start bringing you those episodes really soon, and I want to thank you for your support. Anything else you want to mention before we say goodbye to the viewers and listeners, Tony?
Yeah, I do, Steve. It's a sad day here in Sydney. The death of Johnny Mays. His son rang me today. He'd suffered a brain tumour, and I wrote the story a few weeks ago that he only had a few weeks to live, and sadly passed away today, aged 78. Had the distinction of winning a premiership at Manly in 1973, then went back home to the Roosters, which was his original club, and was a member of that famous Jack Gibson team that won premierships in 74-5. So 3 premierships in a row with 2 different clubs. I don't think too many players have done that, and was a great player, a boyhood hero of mine. So I'm not ashamed to say I shed a bit of a tear having got to know him later in life. It's a sad day.
Yeah, a fella who I had on my footy cards when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And also, this is our first episode since we lost the great commentator Ray French as well. So just want to send out condolences to all his family and many, many, many friends across the world. Tony, we'll speak
Yeah, and
again.
Ray was actually pretty well known here in Australia. That made news here. You know, he was such an iconic figure in the game. I guess he's the equivalent of a Rex Mossop or a Ray Warren, isn't he? Just well, Rex, former player who went on to become a legendary broadcaster.
Yeah, we just come out of an online media conference with Paul Wellens, who spoke, the coach of St Helens, who spoke very glowingly about Ray, who was one of the most famous people to ever come out of the town of St Helens. Tony, it's good to connect with you again after a little break. I feel fresh and ready to go. I hope you do too. And we'll talk again next week.
Always, Steve. Talk soon.